Right, okay now. So in the previous video, I do some important contents about this vertical projectiles and horizontal projectiles. Now we are going to do inclined projectile. The කලින් නිකම්ම මේ විදිහට just a vertical projectile, then you project it horizontally, then inclined එක. දැන් මේ වගේ surface එක තිබ්බොත් inclined project. Then මෙහෙම ගිහිල්ලා it reaches the ground level. Correct. So you can understand, due to this angle, it will move along this direction because of one component of this velocity, and it will lift, it will move up and then again returns to the floor because of this velocity. Again, we have a vertical motion, horizontal motion, the first one, just vertical motion, it just have a vertical component. Now, the next one is just a horizontal projection. But when it moves, when it starts moving, it just have a horizontal component, but it starts to move, a vertical component starts to grow, and then it will move like this. Now, there, when you apply the equation like this, study a motion like this, from the very beginning, it has two components. The make a V vectors lesson. This component is V cos theta. This one is V sin theta. Right? When you resolve the vector towards the direction of the angle, it is a cos component, and when you resolve it to the other direction which is perpendicular, that is a sine component. මෙතනින් පස්සේ motion එක අර විදිහමයි. දැන් මෙතනදී ඕගොල්ලෝ කොයි වෙලක්වත් expect කරන්න එපා. Just a projectile which starts from the ground level and which stops from the ground level. එහෙම වෙන්නේ. එතන හිතන්න දැන් මේ පැත්තෙන් මේ වගේ what happened? What will happen if the flow is something like this? Now this projectile will go further down. Further down. Right? So what if there is some obstacle, no, if you not an obstacle, just think that if you throw something to a height like this, okay, height take a throw karna. So what happened? Right? So it will move like this, huh? Right. Sometimes you can start from a place which is beneath the ground level. Ground level එකදී යටින් පටන් ගන්න project කරනවා. ඔයාලා මෙහෙමත් project හදලා තියෙනවා. Like this. Different type of projections. First video එකේදී මම explain කළා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට. So when you put the equations, the most important thing is, one of the most important thing is to identify what the change of displacement is. Then ground level එකකදී when it starts from this point and ends from this point, right? So what is the change of the displacement? Zero. Displacement vertical displacement is zero. When you put equation for the vertical direction, you don't need to worry about the range. Vertical level sorry, horizontal level එකෙන් උඩට ගියා පහළට. It starts from this point and ends from this point. Right? Horizontally, it's on the same level. මේ වගේ එකක් බලන්න. When you throw something from this point to this, so this is the displacement. Vertical displacement is this much. මේ level එකේ තිබිලා මෙතනට ඉස්සුණා. So and now just think about this point and this. So what happened? So the displacement is the negative one if you measure this direction as positive. But මෙතන තිබ්බ එක නෑ ඉවරුනේ මෙතනින්. So now this is the displacement. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ මෙහි උඩ ගිහිල්ලා පල්ලෙහාව ඒව වරි වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Equation දාන එක you just consider this height, this depth. Just this depth. දැන් මෙතන ගත්තොත්. So what is the displacement difference? මෙතන අතන්ට. හරිද මේව ළමයි පාටල ගන්නවා. You don't need to worry about the distance traveled and you don't think this distance as the displacement. නෑ. ඔයාට equation දාන්න පුළුවන් horizontal positions දෙකක්. Vertical position දෙකක් or horizontal position. හරිද? මෙහෙම ගානකින් පටන් ගන්න. A stone is projected upward with the velocity of 90 ms minus 1 at an angle of 30 degrees to the horizontal direction from a top of a street light of height 50 meters. Height එක 50 meters වෙච්ච street light එකක් උඩ ඉඳන් street light එකක් හොඳේ. street light එකක්. මෙතනින් project කරනවා 90 ms minus 1 with an angle of 30. Right. Find the flight time and the horizontal range of the stone. Flight time and the horizontal range. Right. Then කොහොමද? First thing, you start from here, then end from here. So now you are going to put the equation. Now, this velocity is, how much is it? 90 ms minus, sorry. Now the component this way is 90 cos 30 and this one is 90 sin 30. sin 30, right? Okay. Then some equations. Consider the vertical. Now we are going to consider the vertical motion. A to B. S equals ut plus half a square. S, how much is 50? U, how much is U now? Vertical. එහෙනම් මෙයාවනේ ගන්න වෙන්නේ. හැබැයි යා negative because it's pointing upward. 90 sin 30 minus 10 divided by 2 so t එකක් ඕනේ. T minus 30 no 30 නෙමෙයි 10 divided by 2 ut plus half a t square. Oh, the equation. Quadratic, so 50 half 90 half t minus 5t square. Quadratic එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් t squared minus 9t minus 10 equals 0. Factorize කරන්න පුළුවන් t minus 10 t plus 1 equals 0. t equals ගන්න පුළුවන් අපිට එතකොට 10 or t equals minus 1 මේක ගන්න බෑනේ. t equals 10 seconds. Right? So then what you can do? Now you can apply equations towards the horizontal direction. Right, now we are going to put the equation for the horizontal direction. For the horizontal direction. Because UT, huh? So what happened? It's R range. R equals 90 cos 30 into t කියලා කියන්නේ 10. Cos 30 කියලා කියන්නේ root 3 divided by 2 into 10. ඉතින් මොකද්ද simplify වෙන්නේ? 5 45 root 3 meters. Sorry. Fine. මේක අර additional worksheet එකේ හරිද? Additional worksheet එකේ 7th page එකේ question number 10. ඒ කියන්නේ මේක තියෙන questions regarding the inclined motion under gravity. ඒක මම භාගයක් හදලා ඔයගලන්ට දෙනවා. මොකද මේකේ මෙන්න මෙහෙම දෙයක් කියනවා ඒ කොහොමද එතනද equation දාන්නේ කියලා. දැන් මෙහෙම එකක් කියනවා. මේකේ angle එක දෙන විදිහේ පොඩි ස්පෙෂල් දෙයක් තියෙනවා. ඒකයි මේක කරන්නේ. A ball projected upward making an angle of tan inverse 3/4 කියලා. diagram එකක් දෙනවා මෙහෙම. 14.4 ඉතන wall එකක්. theta නේ එනවා මේ 14.4 then height එක 10 meters. මේ theta ගැන කියන්නේ theta equals tan inverse 3 divided by 4. දැන් අපි තමයි බය වෙනවා. තමයි. theta equals tan inverse 3 divided by 4 means tan theta equals 3 divided by 4 for the triangle like opposite side divided by the adjacent theta. And this should be definitely 5. And tan theta or sin theta equals the making right angle triangle 3 divided by 4 right? 3 divided by 5 cos theta 4 divided by 5. හරිද? පස්සේ කියනවා මේකේ 10 meters බලන්න. Now this much of angle with the horizontal just passes a wall of 10 meters. මේක විසිකරන්නේ to just pass the wall of 10 meters height. Situated at 14 point. Find the velocity of projectile. මේක හොයන්න කියලා කියන්නේ v. තමයි. මේක යවන්නේ just pass. Which means when this object horizontally move 14.4, it has raised just 10 meters. මෙච්චරක් දුර යනකොට මෙච්චරක් උඩට ගිහිල්ලා තියෙනවා. So now this component is v cos theta. This one is v sin theta. So this is sin theta and this is cos theta. So equation dekak. So one is the vertical. You need to find the velocity of projection or v කෙනෙක් හොයාගන්න. What's the definitely these two are two different displacements. This one is the vertical one, this is the horizontal. එහෙනම් ඉතින් time එක දන්නෙත් නෑනේ. So what is the best equation that you can use? You don't know the final velocities as well. Then the final velocities to done there. Right. Right. But you run that variables done. You don't know v as well as t. You don't know v as well as t. Okay. අපි පුරුදු u කියලා දාමු. Initial එක u නේ දාමු. U is a variable and t is a variable as well. The time taken for this object to move close to this wall. Right. T එක දන්නෙත් නෑ. V එක දන්නෙත් නෑ. U එක දන්නෙත්. But you put an equation upward. What is the equation? S equals ut plus half AD squared. S is 10. This one is u sin theta. U sin theta minus 10 divided by 2. අපි කෙලින්ම 5 කියලා ලියමු. 5 t squared. මෙතන t එකක් තියෙනවා. 10 u sin theta is 3 divided by 5. So you can write 3u divided by 5t minus 5 t squared. You can cross multiply the equation with 5. 50 equals 3ut minus 15t squared. So this is the first one. Equation number 1. T done it na, you done it na. Sorry. So the next one, you can put the equation upward. No, horizontally. So this happens, the object has traveled a distance of 14.4 meters. Right? So the same t, same time is taken. So S equals ut. Now S is 14.4 and u is u cos theta. Method high w tan opposite by adjacent high. U is the u cos theta t. 14.4. 144 divided by 10 here. U is Then cos theta is 4 divided by 5 into t. Now, our third equation is 5 and cross multiply 144 equals 20 ut. Equation number 2. Right? Now you have two equations. This one and this one. Both u and t are variables. Right? You can do any substitution and you can find the time t, and then you can substitute that t any of these places. මෙතන හරි මෙතන. මේ වගේ දෙනවා. බය නැතුව ගන්නවා. හරි. බලන්න වීඩියෝස් හොඳට ස්ටඩි කරන්න. දුන්න ක්ලාස් එකේ කරපු එක්සර්සයිසස් ඔක්කොම බලන්න. නෝට් එක හොඳට බලන්න. මම එවනවා මෙන්න මේ questions කරන්න කියලා. ඔබ complete කරලා questions තියෙනවා නම් ක්ලාස් එකට කලිනුත් මට කතා කරන්න WhatsApp එකේ එවන්න. මේ full week එකම මේ projectiles motion වල revisions and මේ වැටික් කරගෙන යන්න.